Come in.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name is Kris. It's Tyler, right?
Tyler, correct. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Care if I take a seat?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just want to make sure you still got 30 minutes today?
Yeah. Works
Okay.
For me.
Okay, and do you care if I take a few notes during our meeting today? Okay. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything, make sure I can touch on everything that we're going to go over today.
Understandable.
So, pretty nice building out there.
Yeah, it is.
You guys got a lot of computers out there, probably a big IT program.
We do. We do a lot of IT stuff.
Yeah, and how is that? How is your IT program?
Right now we're trying to reduce the budget a little bit. We're looking at a range for about 20% is what we're trying to reduce the IT budget by. I wouldn't say it's perfect right now. We're obviously looking to maybe change some things up, find a new maybe partner, and then that'll help maximize the firm's profitability, hopefully.
Yeah. And how long have you been in IT?
I've been in IT now for about 8 years.
Okay. And your current position is the CIO, correct?
CIO, correct.
Yeah?
Yep.
And how long have you been with the Red Hawk Group?
I've been with the Red Hawk Group for 11, and then in the IT, moved my way up to the CIO department. I've been in IT for about 9 years.
Okay, nice. Been here a little while,
Yep.
seen quite a bit of changes and everything else.
Exactly.
So, I did see a couple CIO parking spots out front. I saw a nice Tesla out there. Was that yours?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw they released a new one.
Did they?
Supposed to be faster than the Bugatti, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen anything about that. Might look into it.
Yeah, pretty impressive. So let's get into the business a little bit. You said that there is a little issues with some budgeting in the IT program. Maybe you want to explain a little bit more on some of the issues that are going on?
Yeah, so basically right now we don't feel like we're getting the value that we're paying for mainly. Paying pretty high costs for what they're actually giving us.
Okay.
So we're looking to maybe change around, see if there's any new programs out there that could kind of help us generate more more effective costs.
So you're not seeing you got a high cost and you're not seeing the value in that cost, and that's just kind of making you guys second guess the decision a little bit?
Exactly.
Okay. And who are you guys currently with?
Forrester.
Forrester? Okay. And how long have you guys been with Forrester?
I believe about 4 years now. It's coming up on that 4-year contract.
Okay.
Where we can start searching.
So a little bit of time, should be able to have all the bumps out.
Exactly.
And do you know who you guys were with before that? I know you were in IT for 9 years, so did you guys kind of jump around, or
was it IDC, I believe?
IDC? Okay. And do you know how long you guys were with them?
I think it was them from the time I got here. I think we had been with IDC. I think it was a long-term kind of.
So that was kind of who you guys had your decision with, and then you went with Forrester, and that worked out for a while, or?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously thought the same thing as we're thinking right now, that there's probably better programs out there. Forrester came to us with this new program. It worked for a little bit, but now we're seeing, these high costs. It's not fitting our budget like we would, hope. So we're kind of back on the market, seeing what else is out there. 4 years, a lot can change in the IT industry. So
yeah, absolutely. So where are you not seeing the value in the software?
Well, just in general, it's not really. We're not getting much return from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So whenever you're not getting a return, or you just not getting, you're putting in data, you're not getting the results you want.
Exactly.
Okay, just not giving you what you need. Okay.
Yeah.
So the results aren't accurate.
Exactly.
And how's the software itself? I mean, is it easy to use?
Yeah, it's functional. I mean, it's pretty accessible as well. I mean, there's some. I wouldn't say it's not. It's pretty technical. There's obviously they didn't really train us as well as we would like, so that's something kind of too. But it is accessible. I mean, for me, I've been on the software for 4 years now, so I kind of been able to manage myself around it. But there's some of the new people coming in that aren't getting the training that we would hope from an IT spectrum.
And how's that working for them? Are they able to use the software, pick up on it eventually?
Yeah, but it takes some time out of other people's days. We're going back to the budget. it takes time where we could be doing other things, and having, you know, other employees train these newcomers. Obviously, the other employees could be doing other things with their time, generating more.
Okay, and
more
and
revenues.
how much time do you think is being wasted with having to train your employees with other employees?
We get a new employee in the IT department about every, I'd say, 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. So in those, you know, first 2 weeks of them first being introduced to the program, I'd say, you know, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours a week.
Okay.
So
let's just say
about
16 hours.
for
Okay.
2 weeks, and then they kind of get caught up. You know, there's still obviously questions following.
Okay, and what is the average pay, if you wouldn't mind me asking, for those people that you're having to train?
It's about anywhere from 60 to 90,000, depending on if they had any prior experience or if they've been in the industry before.
Okay. Okay, so is there any other issues that you've kind of come across with Forrester Group?
Yeah, so the research that they're giving us right now, we're looking for, you know, some high quality, specialized, you know, individual to us research, and we're really not seeing that right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of more broad data. They're not giving us, you know, exactly what we were looking for as far as technology research.
Okay. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. I can see some of the frustrations that you guys are having, maybe why you guys are still looking. So, what about any things that you do like? Is there certain aspects of Forrester that you really like, or any things that you miss even on IDC that maybe you wish you still had with Forrester?
Forrester, they do good with budget analysis and cost optimization tools. I'd say that's their strong suit. Other than that, I mean, yeah, their cost optimization and budgeting is basically their strong suit, but we're looking for more of, you know, a well package where someone who can do it all more.
Yeah, you can cover everything. You can get a good budget. You can get a good feedback on how you can help your customers and everything. So
exactly.
Well, that totally makes sense. So I just want to kind of go through. So you said, you know, you're spending about 16 hours a week, or 16 hours for every employee that you hire.
Yeah,
and you hire an employee every 4 to 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. So let's say you're hiring 10 employees a year. Mm-hmm. You're spending 16 hours a week. Let's just say that each employee that you're having to train, it's going to cost you $500 to. Sounds reasonable. I mean, it just based off of the 60 to the 90,000. Mm-hmm. Let's just say you're losing about $500 in resources. Okay. Just based off of you're losing the employee's time that's being trained and the person that's having to train them to do the work. So you're losing about $500. You know, we said let's put that at 10 people, and so you're losing, let's say, a minimum of $5,000 a year just on the training of how to basic functions of the software that you're using. So that's definitely. I know you said something about kind of high costs, and so now we're just adding more cost on there. Exactly. It seems like, and so I can kind of see where that's coming from. So you're just kind of looking for something with lower cost, maybe something a little easier to use, something with more centralized data coming out of it, something that you guys can put into use more than what you're already doing. Right now, you're getting a couple of things out of it, and then you're not getting exactly what you need. So maybe that's running down time a little bit more.
Right, yep.
Okay. And is there anything else that I missed on that?
No, those are the major problems that we're kind of looking to fix right now.
Just the cost and something that's going to give you more of a benefit.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as IT costs, yes.
Okay.
IT and then research benefits are our two main.
All right. And so let's say that I was able to go through that, go through some of the Gartner's options that we have, and showed you where maybe I could help you out with a few of those things. Would that be something that would interest you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And looking a little further into that?
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, I think we've got a little more time left today. Would you like to go ahead and take a look at that now, or
Yeah,
do you need to go over that with anybody else?
No, I think we're good to go.
Okay. And if you do like what I have to show you today, are you willing to make a decision today, or will you need to be discussing that with anybody else?
I pretty much got the green light we had a weekly meeting last week where we discussed possible options. I showed them a few if we were to be able to fix these problems, would we be able to increase our budget for this? Like, I don't know, what your price is, and they said yes, green light. I mean, if you feel like it'll help us in the long run, save costs, then so right now I got the green light.
Okay, and what is the budget that you guys are in?
Right now we're looking at about $60,000. We're paying about I think 55 right now with Forrester.
Okay.
So
okay.
In that range.
Well, just based off of the 5,000 more, that would put you about at the 60,000. So it looks like if you could get it 60,000 or under, sounds like there would definitely be a benefit for you guys to go forward on that. Okay. Well, let me just show you a few things that I've got today. One of the things that you said is that it's not giving you very specific information.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Gartner, we really work at striving to get the best solutions for everybody.
Okay.
Everything is kind of more focused on exactly what that person is going to need. That's why we have our CIO software. That's so that way it'll help you guys specifically with what you're looking for.
Okay.
You're not going to be doing the same thing as a marketing department would be, or as a nursing clinic up the road. Everybody's going to be a little different. And so that's where we've kind of created these different softwares to help you do exactly what you need to do.
Okay.
So here I've got just a little pamphlet, and it's just a walkthrough of Gartner CIO software. And so one of the big things that we offer is multiple reviews.
Okay.
And so the multiple reviews is something that will help to make sure that any data that comes out of the system is going to be 100% accurate. We've got a lot of people that oversee everything that's going through the program, and so that's going to put multiple eyes on everything that you do and everything that is put into the system that is going to allow you to have better accuracy.
Okay.
Here we've got, it's a lot easier data entry. So that just makes it easier for not only the people to learn, but for less mistakes to be made.
Okay.
And
so it's being seen by a lot of people.
Yeah. It's so easy to use. I mean, if you kind of compare it to a program that they're putting in like middle schools now, that they've got to be easy to use and easy to understand.
Exactly.
So that's kind of what this is. Just because not everybody will know exactly what they're looking at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Another great thing that is in this pamphlet is it goes through and it'll tell you exactly how to do each option that we have within the software.
Okay.
So, if you need to go put in data on the company that you're going to be working for, well, then we have a step-by-step directions on how to do that. And if you're having some problems and some errors come up, we've also got an entire page dedicated to what to do and what to remember for whenever you do have those errors come up. So,
here's kind of one platform.
Yeah, and it'll even tell you error code number 12, and then you can come and look up which error code that would be and how to come across a solution for that.
Cool.
So, another great thing is that we'll supply you with these 800 numbers.
Okay.
And so basically, anytime you guys are having an issue, you can call, and we should be able to reach back to you and tell you a solution within 24 hours.
Okay. And is that 24/7, 800?
Yeah, 24/7, 365 days a year. We should always be able to get back to you.
Okay.
Everybody that's on the other end of this is always going to be trained. They're always going to be professional. And they're always going to be there to help you solve the solution.
All right, because right now we're getting 8 to 5 calls basically. Where if say a problem comes up at like 8:30, 9 p.m., we will have to wait till the next business day. So the 24/7 would be a huge advantage.
Yeah, and actually with the program itself, which I could flip over into this pamphlet.
Okay.
It'll even kind of tell you how whenever you are running our program, we are constantly observing how the program is running for your situation. You know, we are a pretty large company, but with the large company, that allows us to do a lot more.
Okay.
It allows us to oversee things. You know, we have people that are paid to specifically work with a few different companies, one of which would be your guys's.
Yep.
And they are all have background checks. They're all certified in what they do, and it's all confidential, and it'll really help to observe what is going on with your program. If a system were happen to go down while you guys were at home, I saw that the hours you guys close at 7 here.
Yeah.
So if something were to break down at 7:05, we should know about it by 7:10.
Okay.
And that just helps because we can immediately, hopefully, we can fix the problem online. But if not, we could always be able to know exactly what needs to be done. So the second you guys walk in the next morning, you'll know what's going to be said. We also even send out texts and notifications to specific people. You could be put on the call list, and your head IT guys could be put on there as well, just so that way everybody kind of is kept in the loop.
Okay.
So that makes things a lot easier. Do you have a phone on you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We offer an app. Okay. We offer an app. If you just want to pull it up on your app store and just type in Gartner Group, CIO. So right there, you can see that there's a couple different options of the apps that we offer, and that's just to kind of go with the same thing as the software. So you've got your guys' app, and through that app, you guys can observe how everything's running. You can observe wait times. You guys can observe anything that you want to do on that app.
And is that where the alerts will go to?
Yeah, and you can have them linked to that alerts. And there's also options to send out notifications on the app to everybody else. If you were to find a problem, you could let everyone else know in the department, hey, there's going to be a shutdown. There's going to be this, and it just helps in hopes that it'll create less downtime and create less headache for you guys.
Sounds nice.
So, is there anything else that I didn't cover that maybe you wanted to hear a little bit more about?
I mean, not really. I mean, if those, that's like our two main problems. So, I mean, that's where we're kind of focused at right now. So. Okay.
Well, I think that right here you can kind of see where our prices fall. I definitely think the CIO program, we're actually at a $60,000 mark.
Okay.
So that will definitely help. If you take into all the extra downtime that you guys aren't going to have anymore, because you'll always be able to work, because the program will allow you to continue to move forward and not wait around to hear back from the 1-800 number from who you're with currently, and constantly watching for issues. I think it'll definitely end up saving you more money on top of what we can already do for you. So, with us being able to keep you at the cost that you're wanting, to give you the benefit of having customized data information, and with the benefit of having the 1-800 number and the app that you can look at all the time, would you like to move forward on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, great. Let's get some paperwork going and see what we can do.
All right.
All right, thank you.
So,